Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ricky with Tech Solutions. I hope that you guys are all having an amazing day. My name's Ricky. If you guys have never watched any of my videos, I have a little bit over 265,000 subscribers. Feel free to check out my YouTube channel if you guys haven't done so already. If you're just getting started and wanting to start with a couple videos, I have a helpful video playlist that I think can really guide you in the right direction. So feel free to check that out. I'm not the only YouTube channel that uploads videos about investing in the stock market. So feel free to browse around my channel. If it resonates well with you, then I'd love the ability to work with you. We do offer a free group. We have a little bit over 125,000 members. We're one of the fastest growing private trading communities out there called Tech Solutions. It's the third link down below. Again, it's a free Facebook group. We offer a free group chat. And then for those that want to work with me a little bit closer, we offer the Learn Plan Profit group. That's that first link down below. Feel free to check that out. So okay, so the sound is slow or low. Hope you guys can hear me a little bit better. As you guess, for those that are part of Tech Solutions and Learn Plan Profit, I actually have a fever right now. I'm not feeling too hot, but I owe you guys 2 videos every single day, Monday through Friday. So this is pretty much it. And I have to do my breakdowns anyways for tomorrow. If you didn't watch my video today on my overall swing trade for, what the heck was that? A wire just fell on me. I thought it was a scorpion. But overall, for my one-day swing trade on Facebook, I made a little bit over $1,000, almost $1,200. As of yesterday, I made a little bit over $2,800 on just the series of day trades. I upload my profits on YouTube and recap on my trades. For those that are part of Learn Plan Profit, that's that private course group. They get to watch me trade live every single morning. So yeah, so I have brown hair. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I don't want to take too much of your guys' time. If you guys have any questions, yeah, I'll try to answer them at the very end of the live stream, and I hope that I earn your thumbs up at the end of the video. So let me go ahead and quickly, again, I just want to share that everything that I talk about in this video in no way are any of these stock suggestions. We have 3 rules within our group. You should never invest in other people's opinion. You should never invest in something that you do not understand, and that goes in all markets. And you should always have a plan when investing. So one of the trades that ended up working out very well for me was yesterday. Facebook during earnings had a really large sell-off. It was one of the biggest in its histories, or in its history, and it pulled back quite a bit. I'm going to go on the 1-day 1-minute chart. It sold off, it recovered, and there's this range of, I kind of drew my support line, resistance line, and kind of where it's been trading. It's been offering some margin, but I kind of just see it consolidating. I have my alert set at 182, or my alert set if it breaks below that bottom VWAP, to see if we're going to see some sell-offs or if we're going to see more of a true reversal. It's something that I'll have to follow up with. As of right now, it's kind of just consolidating. So it did catch up with the SMA indicator. If we see signs of a reversal, great. I want to make sure that this thing begins to trade in between the middle and top VWAP. That's VWAP. I have a video in the Learn Plan Profit course explaining how I use the VWAP indicator, or you can ask me if you're part of LPP tomorrow at Market Open on what I mean by that. But it's a very simple pattern. I try to focus on stocks that are showing signs of an uptrend, and usually intraday, which means in the 1-day 1-minute chart, it's trading in between the middle and top VWAP. So that's pretty much it. DNR is one that I brought to our group's attention after it was called out in our Sunday stock talk. It was showing signs of a consistent uptrend. It sold off. It's in that good deal range. It's still really struggling to make higher highs. I just wanted to talk about it again as it's consolidating. There is no confirmation, so I'm not going to buy it. There is no rejection, so I'm not going to remove it from my watch list, but I have all my alerts set up. So once we see the proper indication of DNR making higher highs, so what do I mean by that? I want this EMA line, this blue line that you see right here, I want it to start pointing up and the candles to start making higher highs, kind of like it's done before, right? And to validate this SMA line. We're not getting that right now. We're kind of just getting some consolidation, which is fine. It's getting very close to its earnings, so just something to take into consideration on maybe why you don't want to take a position to hold anytime soon. And again, Facebook can be a perfect example of what can happen during earnings, right? So JNEG is one that I wanted to bring to your guys' attention. Again, this is my opinion. In no way is this any stock suggestion. I want to give a shout out to Don. He's actually here, if I'm not mistaken, in the chat. So let's go ahead and see. Be creative. Let's see. Yeah, Don's right there. He's part of Tech Solutions and Learn Plan Profit. He did a very good job trading what's it called, JNEG today. It pushed up right and then sold off due to the sell-off opportunity. I ended up, if you watch my previous live stream, the one that I uploaded right before this, I talked about myself seeing value. That's before everyone started, bringing up JNUG and the potential that it had to offer. Pretty much what I was looking at was on this 20-day analysis. I saw that it got rejected by this SMA indicator. But the thing that I found most attractive is if you go to /GC, I started seeing signs of a potential reversal of pattern. I saw that /GC was very oversold, and its overall direction, right, was showing signs of a potential reversal. I liked how it was making higher lows, right? So it continued to push up, sell off. It wouldn't go as low as it did before. And as you guys could see, today it sold off. And then during extended hours, it pushed up quite a bit, right? It pushed up to really, all-time highs. So I ended up taking a small position on JNUG. We'll see how it opens for tomorrow. If it holds, then I should be up quite a bit. If it, this is the thing of like why I didn't tell anyone to first of all, you guys know that I'm not someone to tell people where to buy or where to sell. I don't sell alerts. It's something that I've never done. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in telling people what to do. I focus on value investing and focusing on patterns and stuff like that. And when it comes down to the pattern that I saw with /GC, I talked about it very briefly in the video that I uploaded right before this, planted that seed, and then decided to take a position. And if it holds, then I should be up. A lot of things can happen until the market open tomorrow at 6:30 or at 6 o'clock, because that's when I could really trade. This thing can sell off and even make lower lows, and I'll be down, right? So we'll have to see on how it opens. But again, primarily I wanted to talk about the pattern on why it is that I chose to take that position, and it was due to this kind of like ascending uptrend pattern and this overall kind of overall reversal, and just it looked like a good deal to me. It looked like it was in a good deal range. It sold off quite a bit. It has a pattern of recovering, and I was willing to take the risk. So that's pretty much. So /GC is based on gold, right? So this gold-based ETF would then correlate to that. So then we should see, if everything plays out according to plan, if /GC holds, we should see it open at around, the $13, maybe $13.20 range, which, isn't going to put me up like a huge amount. My entry wasn't the best, but it'll put me up about 2 to 3%. So we'll have to see on how it plays out. Just wanted to share that with you guys and in my thought process. That's what's important. So I know a lot of people try to focus on what it is that I'm trading and stuff like that, and that's not what's important. That's not what's going to help you, years down the road. It's more focusing on why I'm taking the position, what pattern did I see, and then what motivated me to see value in it. So I hope that you got that out of what I just shared. WTI had a pretty solid sell-off. Its earnings is coming up. I'm actually going to put that under pending reversals. That's in the wrong watch list. So CPG. Oh, okay, so CPG had a sell-off due to earnings. I had my alert set on that, and then I'm going to set my alert again. But again, this is under the pending reversals as well. So I have a series of watch lists for different things. I was just watching it intraday, so that's why it was in my active watch list, right? So UGAS was one that played out very well. For those that are part of Learn, Plan, Profit, we were able to catch the 2% spike that it had during its natural gas report. Pretty much what we did was we did a technical analysis based on the previous earnings previous report that it had last week. So every single Thursday, 1 hour after the market opened, there's a natural gas report that comes out. Either DGAS shoots up or UGAS shoots up and vice versa, right? Last week, UGAS shot up. We saw that it was definitely more on the oversold side, so it made sense on why it had that push. Same thing kind of played out today. It had that nice little, selling off, and then right when that earning report came out, it covered a little bit over 2.5%. We called it out perfectly right when it started hitting that top VWAP. Obviously, my first instinct is to sell, so that's what I shared with the group, and we locked in profits. Once it got rejected by this resistance. I already talked about this in the previous video, but I just wanted to share it with you guys. And the reason why is not only because of how it performed today, but because of this ongoing uptrend and this potential reversal. Obviously, if it falls below the EMA line and it continues to descend, then there's a breakup pattern there, and then you guys and the pattern that I originally saw value in is no longer relevant, right? So just something to make sure that you guys understand. UWT, since we've traded it, has been performing very well. It reacts very nicely to the EMA indicator as it staircases up. So something that you want to take into consideration as it continues to push up. It definitely does sell off. So I would look at this as more of a short-term swing trade or even an intraday play, which means a day trade. But yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys. I mean, it's been performing pretty well. It doesn't mean that it has to continue to perform very well. It could fully get rejected. And again, still sticking to the very basics of it, trading in between the middle and top VWAP. If it gets rejected, then being able to manage that risk, cut losses, or cover profits, and stuff like that. So just wanted to let you guys know that that was still in my watch list. I want to congratulate everyone that was able to successfully trade CROX. I wasn't able to maximize my overall profits when it came down to this position. We've been watching this one for a very long time. It ended up hitting that same resistance that it did last time, so it's more on the overbought side now. I don't see value in it anymore, as in, like, it's no longer a good deal for me. So what I'm going to do is, we traded it, we made some profits. I'm going to follow up with it with my stock market growth challenge video that I owe you guys tomorrow. I'm going to be in Vegas tomorrow, so that's probably when I'm going to make the video. But yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys, and why, as it approaches this range of where it normally gets rejected, I no longer see it as a good deal. So then why am I going to hold it, right? Why am I going to be actively watching it? So what I'm going to do is I have alerts set here. I am also going to set a series of alerts if it continues to make higher highs, something I could revisit. But as of now, I want to focus my attention on where the opportunity is presented, or where I see value in it. So yeah, so Gush has been showing signs of a potential reversal. It's been reacting very nicely to this EMA indicator. Just because it's done it before doesn't mean that it's going to continue to do it. Just something to take into consideration. I like to look at /CL when I trade Gush. It gives me a better understanding of the direction that this crude oil is kind of trading at and stuff like that. So it's not an exact representation, so I want to make sure that you guys know that. There's indexes that perform much better with Gush, but I don't like trading based off of indexes. I like trading based off of futures when it comes down to me trading ETFs. For those that are part of Learn Plan Profit, I have a section that explains exactly what it is that I'm talking about and how we've been so successful with it. So it's never 100%, but I traded Gush very quickly today, and it did not perform the way that I wanted to. I don't know if my profits are even going to show. Oh yeah, $69. Very, very minute profits, right? Pushed up, sold off, bought at the wrong time, sold off, consolidated, pushed up, locked in profits too early, and then peaked out. And it definitely, for those that are part of Learn Plan Profit, ended up experiencing a 3% trade on Gush. My biggest thing was I didn't have the patience, nor my entry was not the best, nor my exit, right? So the reason that it's still in my watch list is because I still see it as a potential uptrend. So we'll have to follow up with it tomorrow and see if that uptrend continues. So WTW still consolidating. My alert is going to be set if it breaks above $95, and also for the break below the SMA indicator. So I actually removed another one or a stock already that broke below the EMA. I think it was like one that started with a C, I think CRC. I removed that from my watch list because it was no longer trending up. ARQL, we've traded this one this week. I actually had a really good day with this one yesterday, but ARQL is still showing signs of an uptrend. Covered a very small margin, still consolidating, no ongoing uptrend pattern, and watch out for that earnings. And then EGAN, still showing signs of an uptrend pattern, potential resistance and rejection at around $16, which you could see right here. It's still struggling to really make higher highs. So be on the lookout for a potential break of pattern and below the EMA. That's why we have alerts set there. If it continues to trade in between the middle and top VWAP, then I can definitely see it trading up to $16. But again, let's not force it. So I left you guys with a little message for those that are part of TechBet Solutions. And it pretty much comes down to let's keep it simple or short and simple for tomorrow. Trade quality patterns, and if they set up, trade quality patterns if they set up. Don't force a trade. And if you don't see anything that meets your specific criteria, then start your weekend off, early, right? So what that means is just don't force a trade, right? Let's keep it simple. This has definitely been my best week this month, and yeah, I mean, I just wanted to share that all with you guys. So again, I'm not feeling too good, so I'm not going to invest too much time to respond to too many comments right now. But let's go ahead and see. So Ricky, I need a legit answer. LOL. You have scorpions rolling around inside your home like that? Legit? No. I'm from California, right? So scorpions are new to me. There are scorpions here in Arizona, and I've never been stung. Knock on wood. So my roommate's been stung, and I definitely don't want to. So my first instinct when I feel something that's I don't even get scared of spiders. It's more scorpions. So, but yeah. Benjamin said, just got the LPP course. What's going on, Benjamin? Nice, nice. Thank you. Happy to have you as a part of the team. So CROX was a good swing trade from last week. Hope you feel better. Thank you again, Bone Stock. Appreciate that. I like that, Bone Stock. I don't know if you're talking about stocks or if you're talking about a car, but I like the username. Show the new hair. I know I need to show you guys the new hair. My roommates definitely messed it up just to show you guys. You guys could still see some of the blonde here and then no blonde over there. That's what happens when you have guys dyeing your hair. So I love my roommates, but man, they suck at dyeing hair. So yeah. So why did /GC gap so much? It's something that we'll have to follow up with tomorrow. So what's going on, Matt Daughtry? Hope you're having an amazing day. Yeah, I do see that it's lagging a little bit. I'll close my other computer out. So meet up in Las Vegas. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be meeting up. I'm actually going to be going with the TechBot Solutions team, but I'm going for a family event. So kind of want to keep it low-key in that sense. So yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, guys. I really do appreciate your guys' time. Hopefully, I didn't take too much of your Thursday night. Let's make sure that we end, this week on a green note. And if I don't see anything set up tomorrow morning, then I'll probably close it out early, and not take any positions. I've been blessed with a very green week, and I want to make sure that I definitely end it that way and that I don't give back any of the profits. We've been staying very true to any sign of resistance or anything like that. We just lock in profits and making sure that we do not overtrade. So what I mean by that is when the opportunity cost isn't worth it, or when something is not a good deal and it's more on the overbought side, to not force my position just to take a position, right? So thank you guys again for everything it is that you guys do. Be sure to utilize the Google search bar or the YouTube search bar for any FAQs. If you still cannot find what it is that you are looking for, I will be catching up on all my direct messages by the end of tonight. I just want you to take into consideration that, again, I do have a fever. I'm not feeling too good. So if you can try your best to get your questions answered by the over 1,000 videos that I have on YouTube, or if you're part of the Learn, Plan, Profit course, to complete the entire course first before asking any FAQs, I would greatly appreciate it. But if not, 100%, I'm here for you to utilize me as a resource. So feel free to direct message me if you're part of TechBot Solutions or Learn, Plan, Profit. So thank you guys again for everything it is that you guys do. Continue working hard, continue following your dreams. Let your passion be what drives your success. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy.